Bro, Snunt's response video is actually wild. Like, you ever see someone try so hard to fix their image that they just end up digging the hole deeper? Yeah, that's exactly what happened here. Man dropped his so-called response, and instead of clearing his name, he somehow made himself look even guiltier. The Roblox community's been cooking him non-stop, and honestly, it's kinda deserved. So, let's break down how Snunt went from being that funny Roblox guy to being one of the most hated creators on the platform. So, boom. A few days ago, Snunt finally dropped his response video to the whole situation where he got called out by Schley, Ruben Sim, and another creator for taking a $500 sponsorship from a Discord server that got banned for super sketchy activity. Like, bro, $500? That's not even enough for Headless in October. And the craziest part, he knew what the server was about before he even took the deal. This wasn't like, oh, I didn't know what they were doing. Nah, the man was fully aware it was a shady operation, but instead of owning up, his whole video was just deflection and fake tears. And bro, the start of his video, he didn't even talk about the situation until like 10 minutes in. The first part was just random stuff, like he really said, I know I messed up, but let's talk about this other drama first. He legit tried to distract people so they'd click off before he got to the real part. Classic YouTuber move. And when he finally did talk about it, he tried to hit us with the I was poor and almost homeless card. Like, bro, stop. You literally showed your own YouTube analytics saying you made $3,000 that month. You exposed yourself in your own video. How do you accidentally snitch on yourself? Then this man goes, I only took the deal because I was desperate. But then people pulled receipts. This dude was out here bragging about having $10,000 in his Cash App, saying, I feel rich, bro. So which is it, Snunt? You broke or ballin'? You can't be flexing racks one day and crying broke the next. The math just ain't mathing. Like, if you're gonna lie, at least make sure your own video doesn't prove you wrong. And it gets even worse. When people started confronting him, Snunt said he didn't really promote the server, he just exposed it. Bro, what? You literally put the link in your description, made a thumbnail for it, and said, join up. That's not exposing, that's free advertising. Man was acting like he was running an investigation when he was just giving a shout out to something that shouldn't even exist. Then when the heat turned up, he started making up random excuses. I wasn't in the right state of mind. I was scared of bigger creators. I didn't know what was happening. Like, bruh, nobody's buying that. You don't accidentally agree to a sponsorship deal with a sketchy server. That's not something you do on accident. You had time to think, negotiate, and even go through your girlfriend's PayPal to make it happen. This wasn't fear. This was greed. And bro, the part where he tries to downplay the server, that was next level cringe. He goes, it wasn't that bad, it's being exaggerated. And then there's literal recordings from the server where people sound super young talking about inappropriate stuff. Like, that's not being exaggerated, that's actual evidence. Even Schley said, this crosses the line, and Schley's literally been catching predators for years. If that guy says you went too far, you definitely went too far. But nah, Snunt thought he could outsmart everyone. He said the people in the server were ID verified. Like, okay bro, where's the proof? He just says it confidently with zero receipts. And then when people ask for evidence, he started stuttering and changing his story mid-sentence. First it was, they showed me on camera, then oh, it was in a private channel, then actually never mind. Like, dude, pick one. You can't rewrite history every 10 seconds. The best part, he tried to act like he was exposing the bad guys, like he was some Roblox vigilante out here saving the day. Bro, you weren't Batman, you were the Joker with Wi-Fi. You can't take money from a sus server and then say, I'm actually trying to stop them. That's like robbing a bank and saying, I was just testing their security. No one's falling for that. And the emotional manipulation, peak YouTuber energy. Sad piano music, fake deep lighting, little sighs, every 5 seconds like he's in a Netflix drama. I know I messed up, guys. I just didn't mean for it to go this far. Bro, you're not an anime protagonist, you're just a dude who couldn't say no to $500. Stop trying to make it cinematic. But then, man had the audacity to start bringing up false accusations about other creators to make himself look better. Like he starts dragging the narrator into it, saying he's no better than me. Bro, that's not how accountability works. You don't clear your name by throwing dirt on someone else. That's like failing a test and saying, yeah, but Johnny failed too. It doesn't make you right, it just makes both of y'all look dumb. And you can tell he's just desperate at this point because the lies kept stacking. Every time someone fact-checks him, he adds another story. It's like he's playing Roblox tower defense, but with excuses. You can't build a defense out of lies, bro. They just collapse one after another. The community's reaction? Pure chaos. Everyone's memeing him, calling it Snunt, the movie. How to ruin your career in 18 minutes, or $500 speedrun any percent. Roblox Twitter's on fire, YouTube comment sections are full of L's, and even smaller creators are making response videos clowning him. Like, when the entire internet unites just to roast you, you know you messed up big time. But the worst part of it all is how he tried to play victim while still deflecting. He literally used words like, I was scared and I just made a mistake. But then in the same video, he's smiling and calling people liars. Bro, pick a lane. You can't be crying 1 minute and cocky the next. It's like he's trying to act in 2 genres at once. Tragedy and comedy, and failing both. And you know what's crazy? He had every chance to just admit it, apologize properly, and move on. Like, if he said, yeah, I messed up bad, I shouldn't have done that, I take full responsibility, people would have still flamed him, but maybe there'd be a tiny bit of respect left. But nah, man doubled down, lied, and then attacked everyone who called him out. That's career suicide with extra steps. People even found screenshots of him threatening and doxing others, trying to silence people who spoke up. Like, bro, at that point, you're not even defending yourself. You're just confirming everything people already think. There's a difference between trying to prove innocence and trying to control the narrative. Snunt chose chaos. And what's crazy is that this ain't even the first time someone's tried this fake victim arc. Every time a Roblox YouTuber gets caught doing something nasty, they hit the same script. I didn't know, I was young, I was in a dark place, it's all lies. Like, bro, it's 2025. We've seen this movie before. You can't gaslight the internet anymore. Receipts drop faster than your apology views. And the part where he said, I didn't have any illegal content, that's a federal crime. Like, yeah, bro, we know it's a federal crime. That's why people are mad. You can't just deny it and expect everyone to move on. If you recorded that stuff, even for a second, that's already too far. And the fact that he edited it, uploaded it, and then tried to justify it? Nah, you cooked yourself. At the end, he plays the sad outro music and says, please share this video so people know the truth. Like, no bro, people already know the truth. That's the problem. They saw the clips, they heard the calls, they saw the proof. You can't rewrite reality just because you made a response. That's not how the internet works. By the time the video ended, everyone watching was like, yeah, this man's finished. There's no coming back from this one. The entire thing was a masterclass in how not to handle a scandal. The lies, the fake sympathy, the bad acting, it's giving YouTube rewind energy. And bro, let's be real. Snunt wasn't some broke, misunderstood YouTuber who made a mistake. He was a guy making thousands every month, bragging about his money, and still choosing to take a shady deal for a quick $500. That's not desperation, that's greed. He had influence, fans, and a platform, and he used it to promote something dangerous. Now the whole Roblox community is looking at him like, you had it all, and you threw it away for what? A quick bag? The comments are full of, L Snunt, career speedrun, and he's done for. It's honestly tragic, but also deserved. Because at some point, the internet's gotta stop giving passes to creators who pull this stuff, and think a sad apology will fix everything. So yeah, Snunt's response video didn't save him. It buried him. Every excuse, every contradiction, every lie stacked up until there was no credibility left. He tried to make himself the victim, but the receipts said otherwise. And when even the people who used to defend you start calling you out, you know the game's over. In the end, this whole thing isn't even just a Roblox drama anymore. It's a lesson on how not to handle getting exposed. Don't lie, don't deflect, don't play victim. The truth always catches up, especially online. And when it does, it hits harder than a bandwave. So, yeah, Snunt fumbled hard. His apology was cap, his defense was weak, and his lies were caught in 4K. Roblox YouTube's seen a lot of L's this year, but this might be the biggest yet.